All right, we are cutting across to news that we are just getting. We understand that the Enforcement Directorate is grilling the ex-Punjab Chief Minister Charanjit Singh Channi in the sand mining case. Now, the former Punjab Chief Minister Channi, of course, is being questioned for over 6 hours by the ED in the money laundering investigation that's linked to the alleged sand mining case in the state. We understand that the agency has recorded the statement of the former Chief Minister of Punjab under the PMLA Act, and he left the Enforcement Directorate's zonal office in Jalandhar late last night. Now, Channi's nephew, remember, Bhupendra Singh, was arrested by the ED in this particular case. This, of course, arrest was took place in February, right before the elections in Punjab. Now, a charge sheet was also filed against him and others who were named in this case earlier this month. Now, according to sources, the agency questioned Charanjit Singh Channi, who had earlier skipped a few summons about his links with Honey. That, of course, is Bhupendra Singh, who's also his nephew, who's also known as Honey. And others about certain visits his nephew had made to the Chief Minister's office. Now, do remember that at that point in time when Honey's residence was raided by the Enforcement Directorate, there were stacks of cash that were found over there, and that is something that had been brought up by various political parties, including the Aam Aadmi Party. What we are hearing now is that the former Punjab Chief Minister Charanjit Singh Channi has now been grilled by the Enforcement Directorate. Now, this is a money laundering investigation that is linked to the alleged sand mining case in the state. We are given to understand that the former Chief Minister rather, was questioned for about 6 hours yesterday by the Enforcement Directorate in this particular case. The sand mining case, of course, is something that has been widely alleged by the Aam Aadmi Party. We've also seen a large number of investigations in this particular case. Natasha now joining me from the newsroom. Natasha, give us more details of what you're learning about this. We understand that he was grilled for about 6 hours yesterday.
Right, Nupur. This is the sand mining case where Punjab CM Charanjit Singh Channi has been grilled for about 6 hours by the ED in a money laundering case related to the investigation is related to the sand mining case where his nephew, Bhupinder, 59-year-old Congress leader's nephew, Bhupinder Singh Honey, was arrested in the same case, and now PM Channi himself has been interrogated by the investigation ED for over 6 hours. That's what we're learning so far. Now the federal agency has recorded the statement, and he left the Enforcement Director's zonal office in Jalandhar late on Wednesday night, that is yesterday. So what we know so far that he was grilled for about 6 hours. We will get you more details on what kind of questions were asked, but this is what we're learning so far. Nupur.
All right, and what we are learning right now from our sources is that he was questioned about allegations of certain transfers and postings of officials in the state as part of the illegal sand mining operations. Natasha joining me from the Newspit for the moment. Thank you.